So, as we all know, establishing new habits is not always the easiest task. And sometimes, when we don't know what to expect, it can hurt us in our journey of developing new habits to help prepare us for a better experience in both our life and our business. So, in today's episode of Unedited, I just want to share a little bit and a bit of reflection about how my journey has been in reestablishing my 5 core main habits. And I hope that through this video that you all who are trying to become the next best version of yourself, who are trying to really pour into yourselves and make the most out of this life and reach and maximize your potential while you're here on this earth, that you'll be able to learn something and get something beneficial from this talk. So with that being said, let's jump right in. So welcome to another episode of Unedited, where we talk about all things sales, marketing, and mindset. My name is Lauren Nelson, and like I said, today we're talking about what your expectations should be when forming new habits. And this is only coming from my current perspective over the last day or so, right? Because I'm making these videos every day, I have to come up with a new topic every day, and this was just something that has been on my mind for like the past 2 to 3 days. And yeah, I think that actually I know from going through this experience of developing these habits, I think today I am on day 21. My goal was to get to 30 because obviously when you're 30 days in, it is when your habits start to establish. But as I've been going about building out these 5, and the 5 that I've been building out are 1, reading 30 minutes every day, meditating for 30 minutes every day, going on my 30-minute walk every single day, taking time to journal, and then, what's my last one? Well, journal and affirmations. And I have one more. What have I been doing? Oh, my YouTube video. Recording every day. So, recording and showing every day. So, while I've been going through this process of establishing these habits, one of the biggest things that I've taken note of is that you'll have to learn how to adjust the rest of your life while you're building out your habit. And even if that means staying up till 2 a.m. to make sure it gets done, right? Like, the main point of working towards building a new habit is just getting your body to the point where you don't feel right if you don't do it. And that's really what I've been working on and working towards throughout this last 21-ish days, is just really showing up no matter what. Now, originally, these 5 core habits are supposed to be done every single morning. I'm supposed to start at 4 a.m. I'm supposed to end around 7 a.m., roughly, right? And every day has not looked like that. And one of the things that I've struggled with the most going through this process and rebuilding these habits that are necessary is going to bed early. I don't know what it is, but my body has just not been doing it, and I've been on my phone scrolling, posting late, all this stuff. And so I realized that that's another habit in its own as well, right? Putting your phone away an hour before bed, getting ready and preparing your mind to sleep, getting in that zone. That's a whole new set of habits. So I had to mentally become okay with certain areas of my life not looking the way I would want them to, right? Not expecting myself to be this entirely perfect person, because we know how we do one thing is how we do everything. Everything that we do throughout our day has a cause and an effect on one thing or another. And once you're able to take a step back and just focus on, like, what are the core habits that I need right now? Like, what are those things that's going to keep me in a positive state of mind and help me stay in the energy I want to every single day, to really realign me and keep me focused? What are those? Start working on them. 30 days. Once the 30 days are up, keep going. Now add another one. And actually the book Atomic Habits talks about this so perfectly. It talks about starting small, the smallest that you can start, and just allowing yourself to grow in that so that you won't get too overwhelmed. Now, the reason why I'm able to do 5 at a time is because this is not new for me, right? I've been doing these things that I'm listing, except for making the video every day. That's something that's new for me for Unedited. But the habits that I'm already practicing, I had prior to the year of me dropping them, right? This used to be my lifestyle. This is what I did every single day. But this year has been a bit shaky, moving to a new country, just, living, growing, evolving. And I broke out of those habits, which caused me to want to get back, right? So if I hadn't had that previous experience, I would never pick up all 5. And as you can see, the nighttime routine I'm putting away because I'm like, I want to reestablish, like the 5 core to me right now equals 1 because I've had the time and the experience. So for you, when you're looking to start building these new habits, maybe you can just start with 10-minute meditation. Do that for 30 days. Okay, maybe you'll start with journaling. 10-minute journaling every day. Do that for 30 days. Then you just keep adding things on. We have to really understand how much of a process this is. When we aren't able to have a long-term perspective of our goals, it causes us to do short-term harm to our confidence, to our levels of focus, to how much we can actually get done. Because if we're stepping into realms where we haven't yet built those muscles, right? We haven't done the reps yet, but we try to lift 50-pounders. We go from 2 to 50, and then we wonder why our brains feel burnt out the week after, right? Our muscles are too tired because we haven't allowed ourselves the time and the space to grow into these habits. And so that's just something I wanted to remind you of today, is that you won't just immediately become this perfect person because you decided to make one good choice. Becoming the best version of you is a series of choices that you have to make every single day. It's learning how to create those good habits, learning how to stay consistent in those habits and be disciplined enough that if you have to stay up until 2 a.m. to do it, you will. Like the other day, for example, I had meetings, I had so many things I had to do, and I realized I didn't read. And speaking of didn't read, I didn't read tonight. I gotta read. Did I read? I didn't read. So even tonight, as tired as I am, I'm gonna go read. Did I read? I don't think I read. So I'm gonna go read after this video and after I post. But it's being disciplined enough to be like, okay, this is what I do. And I know even through this period, I've read over 4 books. I read over 4 books, and it's because I've stayed consistent. Imagine how much knowledge you'll have if you stay consistent with reading 30 minutes every single day. It's a process. All of these things compound on each other over time. We're playing for the long term. All right, hey guys, sorry I ran out of space, but you guys get the point. I hope you all enjoyed today's video. If you did, please go ahead and like. If you're on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. And with that being said, I will see you in tomorrow's episode of Unedited, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Love you.